Gun shop owners are preparing for another surge in demand for weapons and ammunition following back-to-back mass shootings in both Atlanta and Boulder, Colorado. While we don't know the full impact quite yet, firearms instructors tell News4JAX they are booked solid. And gun shop owner employees say the president's calls for gun control are only adding to the rush to get armed. Local gun shop employees tell News4JAX they're having a hard time keeping guns and ammunition on their shelves. The weapons were already in demand during the coronavirus pandemic and following the death of George Floyd, as well as leading up to the presidential election. Add in 2 mass shootings in the span of a week and President Biden's statements on gun control on Tuesday. Historically, events like these have ratcheted up the demand to get a gun.
I don't need to wait another minute, let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future and to urge my colleagues in the House and Senate to act. We can ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country once again.
When they talk about, more of the gun control, it actually causes more of a spike, more of demand.
Ronnie Dew is a firearms instructor and former law enforcement officer who says he's seen well over a 100% increase in the demand for local firearms training in Jacksonville. Edu says women and seniors have joined the demographic of Floridians who want to protect themselves and their families.
It's everyone now, where it used to be, the young male demographic, that wants to be John Wick. Now it's anybody and everybody, the people that you wouldn't expect. People that weren't so sure about firearms before, like they're coming in and they're looking and they're asking questions and they're showing interest and, they're wanting to go out and train.
Firearms and ammunition sales spiked following previous mass shootings, including Sandy Hook in 2013, Las Vegas in 2017, and the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in 2018. Edu says the price of ammunition has increased by 70% in stores. He offers this advice for anyone considering buying a firearm.
Well, take your time. Don't make that decision based on your emotions because you're scared. Take your time with it. It's not something that you should rush into.
If you are going to get a firearm, Edu says it's imperative that you get trained on how to safely use and store your gun. Meanwhile, gun enthusiasts are also keeping a close eye specifically on the sales of AR-15 rifles. This style of rifle was used by the suspected shooter in Colorado and mentioned by President Biden. Gun experts say they expect sales to skyrocket among buyers who fear that these rifles will one day be banned.